Shalom, shalom, Israel. This your brother Shopper. Wanted to come back in, get a quick lesson in. Before we get started, all praises due to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the 144,000 out there, hopeful elect, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird. Greetings, salutations to the remnant out there, men, women, and children. Shalom, right? So, today, chilling, minding my business. And so I get a follow of a new friend. Look at her name. Look at her name. Edith, the Edomite. And so I like, thinking this is crazy or whatever, but you see her pictures, she look real. So I come on here and I read what she got, right? Edith the Edomite, who knows the truth. Hebrew Israelites are God's true chosen ones, and Christ is black. Then she go crazy. She go support reparations, Black Lives Matter, Hebrew Israelite. She must have just added that IUIC joint on here. But look at this one right here. So I scrolled down and look at this picture, right? Was it that one I seen? Yeah, she must have ran into some brothers outside and they got her straight. But look at this. Look at this picture right here. Woo! So okay, let's zoom. You can zoom in on. Let's zoom in on this joint she got on her chest right there, right? The black, we not black though. The black Hebrew Israelites are the true chosen people of God. Edith the Edomite. And then so on this other side over here, zooming back out, I had to show this to y'all, Israel. It says over here it says, I want to share a picture of myself professing the truth in hopes other Edomites will learn and start treating God's chosen people with the respect and reverence they deserve. Please feel free to share. So I'm going to do that, Edith. I'm going to take you up on that. Edith the Edomite. She had another one on here, too. She had another picture on here. Oh, this it right here. This the one right here, Israel. Check this one out. And she looks sincere. She looks sincere. You know what I'm saying? But let's zoom in on this one. There you go. It goes, to my fellow whites, we will not. I can't even read it on here. I could read it easy on my phone. Let's see. I could read it through here, through the screen. Let me see. Get back in a little bit more. We will not be, what the hell that says? Rewarded in the afterlife. We are not God's chosen people. Black Hebrew Israelites are the best we will get. To be slaves, yeah, black Hebrew Israelites are the best we get to be slaves to God's chosen. So start showing respect and reverence to our future masters. Now, Edith the Edomite. Wow. Wow. And then over here on this side right here, then you pull back out, and then you go over here, right here. Whites will be eternally punished for our crimes, as we should be. Hashtag Edomite, hashtag tribe of Esau. Oh yeah, you know they don't like, did you eat too many mushrooms? Yeah, they don't like this. They don't like this. They don't like this. I had to show this one though, Israel. This gave me the chuckles earlier when I seen this. This gave me the chuckles. This gave me the chuckles. I'm gonna go ahead and share that. I'm gonna retweet that one, put a heart by it, and let's go down to the other one. The other one that I seen. Where the other one at that I seen? Oh, this one here. We gonna retweet this one and share it too. Oh, right here. Boom. Boom. Give it a little heart. And give it a little retweet. let my peeps online get a tickle out of that one. Wow. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna follow her though. It ain't worth the... And she must have just put this up because she only got 11 tweets. Then she got up here Proverbs 14 and 19. The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. Yeah, man. And she got all these pictures right here. You see, she got all these pictures right here of people kissing foots. Woo! Yeah, so that's pretty much this. This is, you know, this, wow. All praises Yah B'Shem Yahushua. All praises Yah B'Shem Yahushua. Yeah. Uh-oh, we got another white woman? What we got here? Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here.
Hey, I'm back for my second video today. I am doing this video. I've been, like I said in my first video, I've been watching the Black Hebrew Israelites on YouTube, and I've been learning a lot. And so I just felt like everything that I've been learning, I feel like now it's my responsibility, now that I know the truth, to get it out there. So I'm hoping that by me doing this video, that maybe it will help to wake up some of the other Black Hebrew Israelites. I see them on the videos, I read their comments, and a lot of them are just like, the Bible's not talking about us, that can't be us. Like, that's not us. And I want you...
Wait, time out. So you got the Edomite saying that she be watching the videos and reading the comments, and she see that the 2/3 is lost, and she trying to wake up the brothers now. She trying to wake up the 2/3. Okay, let's continue.
To know that yes, it is talking about you. So first things first, let me give a little bit of background about myself. I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness up until I was about 18. Something just didn't feel right. I couldn't figure out exactly what it was, but something was off, and I thought maybe it was just me. I don't know if you're familiar with the Jehovah's Witnesses, but if you are not living the guidelines that they say you should be living, you're not accepted. And so I just felt like, well, I'm just a bad person. I can't live like that. And with my basically entire family, with the exception of a couple people, all being Jehovah's Witness, you know, I was taught this by my mother and my father, so I felt like I'm being lied to never even crossed my mind. I never thought that's what was going on. But now I realize, yeah, that is exactly what happened. And I'm also trying to get my family to realize the truth. The first thing I want to talk about is the appearance of the ancient Hebrew Israelites. I'm going to give you a few scriptures. It's not a lot, but to me, if you don't see it after reading these few scriptures, then you're probably never going to see it.
Yeah, let's see.
The first thing, before you do this research, you need to push out of your mind everything that you've been taught, trained, religion that you've been taught, everything. Just push it all out and start with a clean slate. It took me about a year for my eyes to be opened, because even though I wasn't a Jehovah's Witness anymore, I still felt like that was the truth. And I was still defending it. And it wasn't until I pushed that out of my mind that my eyes truly got opened. The first thing I want to talk about is in Exodus chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. When God was speaking to Moses and he was going to use him to bring the children of Israel out of Egypt where they were enslaved, he was giving him some signs to let him know that, hey, I will be with you, I will help you with this. So he had told Moses in this particular chapter and verses, he said, stick your hand into your bosom. And when he pulled it out, it says that it was white.
Okay. Yeah, so I had to stop it. I had to make sure she wasn't going off with what she was saying. Yeah, Exodus chapter 4, verse 6. And the Lord Yahweh said furthermore unto him, put now thy hand into thy bosom. And he put his hand into his bosom, and when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow, looking like her. And he said, put thy hand into thy bosom again. And he put his hand into his bosom again and plucked it out, and his bosom, and behold, it was turned again as his other flesh. Yeah, so that means that definitely that how they, in Mormonism, they tell you that being black is a sin, but so we know that's not to be true. So let's see what she said.
White as snow. Now, if you were to take somebody of my skin color and stick my hand in my bosom, pull it out, and it's still white, that's not really going to be anything miraculous. But now, if you were to take a person of black skin and put their hand in their bosom, pull it out, and it's white, that would be pretty miraculous. Another example is of Miriam. In Numbers chapter 12 and verse 10,
yes,
it says God turned her into a leper and she was white as snow. So if he turned her white,
yeah, that was let's get that one. Let's get that one. It's 12 and 1. So yeah, so this is basically we're going to start at 12 and 1. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. So they was giving Moses the business, talking about it. And then let's go down to 4. And the Lord spake, 12 and 4, and the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and unto Miriam, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out. And the Lord came down in a pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, hear now my words, if there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches and similitudes of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them and departed. The cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Okay, so that's the story. She kind of, she went through it kind of quick. Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened? No more video, huh? Ain't that something? Let's see if we can get back to the video on YouTube. There you go.
Hey, I'm back.
We was around the 3-minute mark. Let's see, 3 minutes and change.
Miraculous. But now if you were to take a person of black skin and put their hand in their bosom.
Okay, we went past that. Let's go here.
Now some versions are going to say Cushite, which if you don't look that up, is
let's go back.
Turned her white, then she obviously had to be black to begin with.
Okay, you're right.
In Amos 9 and verse 7, God is speaking to the children of Israel, and he says, "Are you not as the Ethiopians unto me?" Now some versions are going to say
Amos 9 and 7. We just can't let her just be running off with the jibs. I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure. Amos 9 and 7. Are ye not as the children, Amos 9 and 7. Are ye not as the children of Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, saith the Lord? Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines and Kaphor and Syrians and Ker? Yeah, pretty much he's saying, you know, are ye not as we differ from them. Okay, so where's she going? Let's hear what she got to say about this.
Say Cushite, which if you don't look that up, it's not really going to mean much to you. But if you look up the word Cushite, it's going to say Ethiopian. Now we all know Ethiopians are very, very dark-skinned people. And God was comparing his people, the children of Israel, to them.
Oh, she's smart.
A couple of other scriptures are Lamentations 5 and verse 10 and Job 30:30. Those also refer to the skin color of the Israelites as being black. Now I have to tell you this. If you have a new King James Version, it's going to take the word black out. You need to go into an older King James Version, and it will have the proper words in there. Now,
1611.
you have to ask yourself, first of all, why do we need a new version of the Bible? What was wrong with the old one? And second of all, why would they take the word black out? What are they trying to hide?
You know what they're trying to hide.
Now, in Revelation chapter 1, verses 13 through 15, is a description of Christ. And it brings out that he had hair white like wool. Now, I want to show you a picture. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what wool looks like, but I just wanted you to get a good visual. Okay? Now, there's wool. Now, I'm going to show you another picture, and we all know who this is. But when you look at his hair...
That's wool. Yeah, you're right.
It is exactly like
it's
the
wool.
sheep's wool.
Okay.
Now, I know it says that it was white, so I want to show you a picture of an older Hebrew Israelite. And when you look at his hair, that's exactly what it is. White like wool. Now, if you look at the gentleman next to him, who is a so-called white person, he does not have woolly hair.
Nah.
And white people in general don't. I mean, you look at my hair, it's not woolly. It's thin and fine and straight, which is pretty much the norm for the so-called white people. Now, also, in Daniel 7, chapter 7, verse 9, it talks about the Ancient of Days, which is God himself. And there's a description of him there, and it says he had hair white like wool.
And bronze feet.
So when you read these scriptures, it really shows beyond a shadow of a doubt that God, Christ, and the...
But see, she mentioned the hair. See, let's go to Revelation. You know, I love this verse. I haven't brought it out in a minute, but let's go there real quick. Revelation 1 and 13. Let's start at 14. Revelation 1 and 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as of the flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So yeah, so she went into the hair. She didn't go into his the bronze feet, and even in Daniel's 9, in Daniel's 7 and 9, it even says his arms and his feet was likened unto a furnace, bronze burnt in the oven, in a furnace, Salaki. Let's keep going.
The ancient Hebrews were all black people with
Yep.
hair white, with hair like wool.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Con.
Now, another thing I want to touch on is in Deuteronomy Chapter 28.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the first 14 verses are talking about God is telling the Israelites, okay, if you keep my commands,
Yep.
this is what I'll do for you. The remaining verses he's telling them, if you don't keep my commands, then this is what will happen. I want to read chapter 28 and verse 68.
Okay.
It says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you."
Yep, she got it right.
Now, if you were to get a globe and you were to look at where the Hebrew Israelites were at, they would not need a ship to get to Egypt. So God was obviously talking about something else. He wasn't talking about the physical land.
She's really been listening to the Hebrew Israelites too. She's really been listening to the Hebrew Israelites. And this is from August of 2011. This is from August 6, 2011. So she's been listening to the Hebrew Israelites. You could tell that.
Of Egypt. If you look in Exodus 13:3 and Deuteronomy 20 and verse 2, it refers to Egypt as a house of bondage.
Yep.
Now, I want to show you something, and I know everybody has seen this. I saw it a million times, but never paid any attention and never really thought twice about it. But on the back of the dollar bill, there's a pyramid. Now, pyramids are notorious with Egypt. I mean, you say pyramid, that's automatically what you think of is Egypt. So why would the United States of America put a pyramid on the back of their dollar bill?
Good question there.
Now, with the word Egypt meaning house of bondage, God was obviously telling the Israelites, hey, I'm going to put you back into slavery. Now, the only race of people that were brought over on ships and sold as bondmen and bondwomen, which are slaves, are the so-called African Americans. That's the term that the white man has given them. Now, like I said before, if after you do this research, which I don't expect you to take anything that I'm telling you, look it up for yourself, do the research. That's what I did.
So yeah, Israel. Like I said, I didn't even mean for this to be this long. I just came on here just to check out this chick. I just came on here to check out what's her name, Edith the Edomite. And look, see, that's what they do. That's what YouTube do, man. We gonna share that one just in case, so the heads that might need to see that they could see that. I'm gonna share that. But yeah, I just wanted to look up what she got going on her page. I'm trying to see if I know. Oh, there go another Edomite. Come on, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's good to see though that they finally waking up, man. It's good to see they finally waking up. Here go another one. Let's see what she got going on. Look, this video is age restricted. See? Yeah, they don't want the truth coming out, man. And I seen a brother say now when it's an age restricted video, they want a credit card or either some ID.
You so-called blacks,
I seen this one, I
Hispanics,
think.
and Native Indians are the Israelites of the Bible, according to the curses of Deuteronomy 28. And the simple fact of the matter is that my people have lied to you and the whole world about the Bible and have sought to paint their images over your images and to replace you in the Bible. Which
Whoa. I thought of 3 scriptures just that quick. I thought of 3 scriptures just that quick. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. He said, replace, paint over you. You got the, you know that. You know where I'm going with that one, y'all, right? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? I thought of that one. What's the next one that came up? You know, you could go to Psalms 83 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. But then this one right here. Let's go here though. Where it's at? Where it's at? Slovakia. 12 and 10. So, Ecclesiasticus 12, also known as Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. This is the point. This is the point that hit me. 12 and 12. Sirach 12 and 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. See? Let's keep going.
which is your history, heritage, and culture. Now I want to go into Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Nah, we don't need to hear that. We just needed to hear you confess that. Okay, so this is all Edith the Edomite, like Edith Bunker. Edith the Edomite. We gonna share that one. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go ahead and retweet that one. Yeah, so yeah, Israel. I was like, this right here put me kind of in the chipper mood. This one put me in the chipper mood. So I figured I'd share this, come back and share this, introduce you to my new Twitter follower, Edith the Edomite. Yeah, Edith the Edomite. Whoo. So yeah, so with that one, Israel, we gonna say all praises due to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the men at Great Millstone that rule well. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David. You know, keep pushing, keep fighting. You know, greet and salutations to the remnant, men, women, children out there. Remain spiritual. Remain spiritual. Kwam Yasharala. And Abba Baba. Barakatham. Shalom, family.